welcome to our latest episode of Fresh Connections podcast. I'm Steve Berens, Director of Engineering at Structural Concepts. I'm here with Johari, Application Engineer from Nidec Global Appliance. Nidec's a global manufacturer of Embraco compressors for commercial and residential applications. They're a pioneer and a brand recognized for its advancements in variable speed technology and adoption of natural refrigerants and cooling solutions. So welcome, Johari.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here. It's good to be here.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. For our viewers who might not be initially familiar with Embraco Nidec, can you give us a little bit of history on the company, the brand, and kind of what you guys are doing for everybody?
Oh, sure. Embraco was founded in 1970s, and it's a compressor manufacturing company. Since 2019, we've been acquired by Nidec Global Appliance, and now we're under Nidec. We are about 10,000 employees with 14 manufacturing plants and 8 R&D centers. The Embraco brand offers compressors, condensing units, electronics, and complete refrigeration systems for the industry. Driven by innovation, since 1994 is when we first started having products for natural refrigerants, such as R290 and R600A. But also from 1998 is when we started also with variable speed technology, so compressors that are capable of changing their and adapting their speed to meet the heat load demands. Most recently, we just launched our Sync It All portfolio. It's a complete package portfolio that offers controllers and fan motors for high efficiency and the ability to adapt the loads to the actual need of the case.
So, Johari, can you talk a little bit about the relationship that we've kind of fostered between Nidec Embraco with Structural Concepts?
Oh, sure. Yeah, Structural and Embraco and Nidec, we've been working together since more than 2 decades. Basically, in the past, we've been supporting you with products for the needs of every day. But only in the last 3 years is when the things changed. The new regulations pushing for low GWP refrigerants and high efficiency brought us together in a challenge to find solutions to tackle both of these challenges. And since then, it has become like a strategic partnership in between the two companies.
Yeah, it's been great. And as most of you know, Structural Concepts in the midst of fully transitioning all of our self-contained refrigerated cases to natural refrigerants in R290, which is why we partnered with Nidec and Embraco, because we've already had the relationship and we're just continuing to build on that. Johari, can you tell us more about how the two companies came together to talk about hydroolefins and HFOs, which leading to low-charge R290?
Well, sure. Embraco has been pioneer in R290 and in general for natural refrigerants. We started in 1994 first, and we have supported globally several OEMs, in converting their production lines to R290 solutions. And then back in 2021, the Structural Concept engineering team reached out to us with a challenge that was to convert to natural refrigerants and also energy efficient solutions. So we made an assessment to understand how to tackle this challenge together. During the scoping phase, Structural Concept set forward 3 main goals. The first one was to have a design that could fit the majority, most as possible, of the applications. So it has to be a compact design that fits all the cases. The second one was to have the maximum cooling capacity out of this little design, but also the ability to modulate the cooling capacity to the need of the actual application. And the third one was to have modularity, so a design that is set for modular installment, so having not just one circuit, but also having multiple circuits in a single case. And this was a caveat to have a massive introduction of the solution across the whole production line.
Yeah, and that modularity has been great for us too, because we've been that has enabled us to utilize that modular condensing unit across all of our self-contained packages, which has been great. In addition, the R290 condensing unit has been really instrumental with the variable speed compressor, allowing us to modulate the on and off the duty cycle of the compressor and really utilize lower energy consumption, which has been great. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you were able to execute that?
unlike a single-speed compressor driven by an inverter, is able to modulate the speed and thus also the cooling capacity. In a case when you install variable speed compressors, you typically have a startup where you need a high cooling capacity, but later on, once you go to steady state, is when you don't need anymore the same cooling capacity. But so if you're able to decrease that, you're also able to reduce your energy consumption. And so you achieve two main goals. One is to reduce your energy consumption, and the other one is to have a better temperature stability inside your case. During ATMO, we presented the test results of two main cases, a single circuit case and also a multi-circuit case, in which we're presenting the results in terms of efficiency gain that definitely improved when moving to R290 and variable speed technology, and also the temperature stability inside the cases. So it was a great opportunity to present to a larger audience those results.
And you guys went through the whole process of getting UL recognition and certification on your CDUs, your condensing units that we're now purchasing from you guys that are, truck away. That's going to really help us be efficient in our operations as well as performance of our cases. And we've taken every one of those, and because you guys went through the UL certification process, it's really allowed us to go to the vast array of cases that we produce and get through the UL certification, NSF, and expedite that process to allow us to be robust in the process and product that we have to meet food temperatures and performance and energy and all the other good stuff that these cases and this partnership have really allowed us to get to.
Yeah, but that is the big challenge, meeting the two extreme standards. One is NSF that looks at sanitation, so the temperatures of the product, and the other one is about the energy, the DOE, and doing this with the flexibility of variable speed is what really is a game changer.
Yeah, so it's going to be huge for us.
Yep.
Yeah, that's been fantastic for us, and there you have it. That's how we've been able to achieve it. Working with our partners at Embraco, they've been great in future-proofing a little bit of our systems of the R290 product, because it really hits that low GWP for the regulatory stuff with a GWP of 3, which is significantly lower than the threshold of 150 for the regulatory stuff. And then it's got a really good outlook for us for potential Department of Energy challenges that we have in the future coming in 2027.
Yeah, I mean, you guys did a great job. I mean, Structural didn't do just the bare minimum, but you did the extra mile. So you could tackle not just the compliance with the regulations ahead of time, but basically from January 2025, most of your applications have to go below 150 GWP, but also energy efficient product. So you're gonna be ahead of the time for when the DOE is gonna be actually enforced.
Yeah, and then being ahead of that actually gives us more time to work on innovative activities for our cases that we're going to have kind of, once we get through this initial hurdle, kind of jump into the next steps. I know you guys are well ahead of that as well. Our new common designs really allows for a robust component that really make our system work trouble-free and be reliable operation. And ultimately, that gives us shorter lead times for the market, and everybody gets their product faster and better availability. Anything you want to add to that, Johari?
Our manufacturing is very vertically integrated. Most of the components of the product we supply are made in the house. So we have full control of the quality of those components, and quality is a first priority for us. And also, as our footprint is here in North America, we can offer one truck away solutions, so to help you on your on-time deliveries.
Yeah, that's really going to help us with lead times to our customers and allow us to be best in class. Johari, thank you so much for joining us today and give us a little bit of view behind the curtain of what's going on at Embraco Nidec and how we're partnering together for a great product going forward.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for the partnership together, and also for this journey that took 3 years, and now there is more to come.
Yeah, now we're seeing the results of all that coming through.
Yes, finally.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.